Hello and welcome to Grey Days. Today we are looking at the Tourbox Neo and we're going to see if it's better than this or this. Who knows? Let's do a quick unboxing and we'll have a look at it. So we shall unbox it. Most people use a knife to do this sort of thing. I haven't got a knife handy. By the way, I bought this with my own money. So whatever I say is what I really feel. No one's paying me for nothing. Let's have a look. Okay, nice little tab there to lift off. What's in there? Quick start guide and safety instructions. Probably says don't use in a bin or something like that. We're going here. Aha! A bit of cardboard. And we have here some, we have this. That's our thing. And in here we have a USB cable by the looks of it. Yep. Oh, it's braided. That's nice. That's nice. And it is an actual USB-C cable with an angle on it and an adapter. Nice. Nice touch. Very nice touch. Anything else? Nope. That's it. Okay. And let's have a look at the main thing. Oh, that's quite heavy. That's quite heavy. Why do they make it so you've got to damage the bags to open them? I hate that. Oh, as it turns out, I haven't actually damaged that bag, so that's not too bad. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Oh, it feels nice too. Nice finish on it. That's our dial. Okay, there's no clicks on there. All right, okay. One thing you do get with the Stream Deck is these buttons are clicky, so you can feel stuff. On the speed editor, there's no clicky either, but it's really fast to use. But this has no clicky on there, no clicky on there. Buttons. Ooh, that's noisy. Okay, that's it for all the noisy buttons. Underneath, nice and black, Tourbox Tech Ink. There's a bit of a close-up so you can see it a bit better. It's really nice looking. It looks better in real life than it does on the videos that I've seen. It looks plastic in the videos, and it's not plastic. It is solid. Knobs are plastic. Yeah, they're all plastic. That actually looks okay. Let's get it plugged in and see what it does. Okay, so here we are. Now, what you do get with the Tourbox is this set of shortcuts. And it tells you what you've got all your shortcuts for. So while you're learning it, it's really handy to have. You also get another one here. If you can see that, I'll put that up there. For the up, down, left and right keys. That's really handy to show you what you're doing. So I'll leave those there. So when I'm using something, you'll see that it actually comes up. I'm actually turning the knob there. So we have the short button for play and pause. If you double click the short button, that puts the video into full screen. If you double click it again, it puts it back into editing mode. And we have the blade tool, which is the down button, and that will cut wherever your playhead is. So you can move that backwards and forwards. Put cuts into video like that. It's very nice, very easy. Lovely jubbly. We have center button again, which is the big knob. It's called knob in the software. Scroll that, and that takes you through frame by frame in whichever direction you want to go, backwards or forwards. And if I hold down the tool key, this takes it through second by second. And if I hold the short button and scroll, this takes it through clip by clip. Very handy. We also have swap clips as well. So if I hold the side button and go left, I can move clips around. It's very, very handy. I like that a lot. Now, if for some reason your clips aren't linked, so when you click them, they're all separate. When your mouse head goes over, it only selects the top clip. I've got the top button enabled to select any clip that's under the playhead, which is really handy. So then once that's selected, obviously, then you can move it around or whatever it is you want to do. And the undo button is C1 and the redo button is C2. So just undo all of that. There we are, back to there. Scroll is for zooming in and out of your timeline. And if you zoomed out too far, you just click the scroll button and it will bring the whole timeline back into view. We also have shuffle. Anything else? No. Which is the dial. Now you can adjust the speed of that shuffle just by scrolling either way. So we're on 16 times now, 32, 64, and then back down to pause. And then we can go the other way and play it backwards in whatever speed you like. So you just want to delete a clip. You can use the top button to make sure that everything's selected underneath the playhead. And I've got it set so as when you click the dial button, it just deletes it. And then C button, C1, undo. Say you wanted to use trim mode, which is clicking that button there. I've got it set so that I can press and hold the right button, and then I can just move that clip backwards and forwards to wherever I want it without moving any of the other clips. That's what that mode does. So that's really, really good. But as soon as I release it, it goes back into ordinary edit mode. So just what I'll do that again. So I click it and hold it, I can move it around. And as soon as I let go, it goes back to select mode, which is really handy. So if you wanted to cut this clip, delete that section of it, and then move all of these clips over to the end of this clip, I've got that set to the side button. So I double click the side button and it does that instantly. No messing around, it's just done. Undo that. Now, if I want to do it the other way, I use the tool button and exactly the same. I'll do a double click and it will take out this clip and then everything from that end will come to there. So let's just test that. Double click. There we are. Just undo that. Copy and paste is nice and easy. So copy is the side button and the top button, and anything underneath the playhead would be copied. And if I just move the playhead over to here, and then I press the side button and the tool button, it pastes it right exactly where you want it, exactly where your playhead is. Really good. Say you wanted to move all of these clips to put something in this gap here. What you would normally do is that, and then grab all of the clips and move them. Okay, so undo that. What you can do now, I've got it set to the top button and the short button to select everything moving forward from where the playhead is. and then I can just move it and do whatever I need. Or top button and the tool button to select anything prior to that. And then I can move those backwards and forwards. Right, so I'm just going to get rid of this for now. Pop that out of the way so you can see what I'm doing over here. We also have a wonderful, wonderful thing, which is mouse over. So let me show you what that does. I'll click onto the video option there. So we're looking at this clip here. And if I hover over one of these values, which is the zoom, I can zoom in and out using the knob, which is amazing. I can change the position of it, up, down, left and right. I can change the rotation. That's just by putting the mouse over it and using that center knob to change stuff. I can move the anchor point. I can change the pitch of the image. We can change the yaw, which is a left and right. Let's undo all that. Back to the beginning where we were. And the same for any of these. You can change any of these settings. Your cropping. It's just fantastic. Crop the top, crop the bottom. You can make it softer, you know, you can make it smooth around the edges, all with the dial in the middle, just placing your mouse over the top. Absolutely fantastic. And that goes for any of these. Okay, if we go into the color page a second, main thing I use here is adding nodes, and I've got that set to the right button. So I normally have 5 nodes, so I just click that 4 times and I've got 5 nodes, and I can rename them to whatever I want. And again, in here, you can change any setting by mouse hovering and changing the value by turning the knob, which is absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. So there you go. That took a little bit longer than I expected. What do I think of it? I think it's brilliant. I like it that much that I've sold my speed editor, and I've also sold my Elgato Stream Deck. I'm keeping it. It's really good. So far, I haven't found a fault with it. It works flawlessly, and it does exactly what I want it to do. And of course, you can program it for any type of program that you want to use, be that Google Chrome, Word, any program you can think of, any shortcuts you can think of, it will work with this. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Gray signing off, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.